What is going down? Sammy Goldberg here, and this is the Deposition episode. This is week 9 of my second year of law school, and taking a deposition is definitely not as easy as I thought. I host a radio show, and I am always interviewing people, and it's always very easy to get people to speak, to get people to talk, so I thought this deposition was going to be a walk in the park. But what I forgot to think about was the other side is telling their witness not to answer the questions. They're telling them to speak as little as possible. So these witnesses give you barely anything to work with. So it's very difficult to get them to talk, it's very difficult to pull things out of them, and it's also kind of difficult to make questions out of what they're saying at the time because they're saying such little amounts of information. So right now, actually in the course, we had 15 minutes to interview our witness. We had 15 minutes to ask them anything I wanted, and I thought this was going to be simple, which it wasn't. So right now I'm going to show you my strong points of the deposition. This is about 6 minutes and 30 seconds of the deposition where I am going strong. Take a look.
How are you doing today?
Good.
You understand that this is deposition, and we're going to ask you a few questions. Feel free, if you need to use the restroom at any time, please let us know. If you don't understand a question, please let us know you do not understand the question. For any reason your attorney objects, please let your attorney and I handle it. We'll discuss it, and please do not answer the question until after we have a good discussion about the question.
Alright.
Okay? Please state your name.
Lisa Marks.
And are you ill today? Are you feeling well today?
I'm well.
And is there anything from preventing you from answering these questions truthfully?
No.
And what is your address?
123 Main Street.
Now, on the night in question, where were you coming from before you got on the bus?
I was coming from home because I was on my way to school.
You're on your way to school. And were you drinking prior to this?
No.
What were you doing at home?
Just got up, ate breakfast, on my way to school.
And what time was this during the day?
This was in the morning.
In the morning?
Mm-hmm.
And do you take the bus to school a lot, or is this the first time you did this?
This is the first day of campus, so it was the first thing I ever did, was take the bus to class.
So you never drove this bus before? Have you ever been on the bus company's other buses? No.
Yeah.
Okay. And what happened when you got on the bus?
I got on the bus, sat down, and it took me to the university's Hurricane shuttle buses.
Okay, and who else was on the bus with you?
I don't know, some random kids.
Okay. Did you know these people on the bus?
No.
And what happened when you got off of the bus?
I got off the bus, I looked to see if there was any cars coming. I didn't see any, then I was crossing, and I got hit.
What happened immediately when you got off the bus?
I looked to the behind the bus to see if there was any traffic coming through.
Okay. And then what happened?
Then once I saw that there was no one coming through, I went to walk, and I had to take the crosswalk in front of the bus, which the bus driver let me go. Basically gave me like a signal if it's okay. And then I walked and I got hit.
What do you mean the bus driver gave you a signal?
Basically the driver said like it was okay that there's no cars coming. I couldn't see behind the bus. The driver basically said, hey, you're good.
But how did he say that?
The bus driver just motioned, just like gave like a little hand motion.
And why would you think that this is a motion for you to walk?
As I'm an adult, I'm in college, and he gave me the little move my hand like as if I can walk across.
Was there music playing on the bus?
No.
Do you know if there might have been a bug on the bus?
No.
So why do you believe that this is a motion to cross the street?
Objection form.
Now I'm going to stop right there. As you can see, he just objected to what I was saying. In a deposition, even if the other side objects, unless it's privileged information, the witness still has to answer. Let's get back to the clip.
Do you believe that this is a motion to cross the street?
Objection form.
What's your reasoning?
I'd like to know what a bug, I'd like to determine what a bug, what you mean by bug, and then what that has to do with the hand motion. It doesn't really seem to connect.
Well, a bug is an insect. I want to know if there was an insect on the bus. I want to know why the interpretation of going like this is a signal when this can mean many different things. You could have been waving. There could have been something on the bus. You could have been listening to music. Could have wanted to change the air conditioner. There's many different things a signal could mean. So I want to know why he interpreted it in this way.
I just cleared up, thank you.
Because I'm an adult who's in college and I've gone through real life, and I know if a bus driver waves me to go,
Yeah.
because he saw me waiting, then I know that I should be okay to walk across.
And when you did cross the street, what happened next?
I got hit by a car.
You got hit by a car. Were you wearing, do you wear contact lenses? Do you wear glasses?
Nope.
So what happened when you got hit?
I fell.
You fell. And who was the person driving that car?
I don't know.
We heard that the woman's name was Ramona Alicia.
Okay.
Do you know, did that name ever come up to you?
No.
And did you ever get in contact with the woman or person who was the one that hit you?
No.
Is there any reason behind that?
No.
You never tried to?
Well, that's why I'm coming to my attorneys to help me.
Okay, but why wouldn't you contact the person that hit you?
That's my attorney's job.
I understand that. That is your attorney's job. But why didn't you bring a case towards the person that hit you with their car?
I did, through my attorney.
Okay. Maybe I'm not being clear with my questioning. Why did you choose Jay Gossard in this case over the woman that hit you or person that hit you with their car?
Rephrase again. Who's Jake Gossard?
Jay Gossard is the person you're suing.
Okay. Why did I sue Jake?
Why Jay Gossard, who's a bus driver,
Oh, okay.
over a person that hit you with their car?
Because Jake was the one who basically said, I can go. He was the one who gave me the motion saying that there was no traffic because I couldn't see behind the bus. He basically said, hey, go. It's cool. It's free.
Did you look in both directions prior to crossing the street?
Well, I couldn't see past the bus. When I got off the bus, I looked behind, saw that the traffic was stopped. And then I couldn't see behind the bus when I got to the crosswalk. Obviously I could see to the right, can't see to the left. He waved me across saying that there's no traffic on the left.
So you were unable to see oncoming traffic, correct? That's what you're saying.
Not oncoming, not traffic coming towards, but the same through traffic with the bus. There's two lanes.
Right.
I couldn't see the second lane.
Okay, and so you crossed without looking?
I did look.
Answered, question and answered.
No, not yet. You didn't answer the question. You did not look in the direction the cars were coming at you? You did?
I did when I first got off the bus.
Okay.
Because that was the only way I could see.
Were you holding anything in your hands at this time?
I had a backpack.
You had a backpack on. Okay. Now, what is your medical history?
Before that day, no problems.
Never had any back issues prior to this?
Nope.
Never, no surgeries?
Nope.
Okay.
Now, right now, I'm going to show you a clip where I completely have no more questions to ask, and I literally just sit there in silence and do not even know what to say. Take a look. This is a very uncomfortable situation because I'm getting graded. I'm literally running out of questions. I don't even know where to go with this. So I felt extremely uncomfortable. And right now, check this out. I actually say to the witness, I do not believe what he's saying. I am pretty much telling him I think he's a liar. Everything he's saying, I do not believe. And you should never, ever, ever do this in a deposition. So take a look at what I did and never do this.
Would you say that you were extremely careful while crossing the street?
Yeah.
In what way?
I looked to make sure no cars were coming. And I looked when I got off the bus. I looked when I was standing right next to the bus about to walk. The only time I couldn't see was when the bus driver basically said, hey, it's good.
If you were looking in every direction, I don't believe you really would have got hit by a car. What do you think about that?
The irony was the notes of my professor were this. He said, you are a cocky little bastard, Sam. You are a cocky little bastard. And I took that as a compliment. He didn't think too highly of the fact that at times I wasn't able to come up with a question. That is never, you should never do that. You should always have something to say. He said that he can go through a deposition hours and hours and hours and hours, and 15 minutes is nothing. So this was a great learning experience. This is my first deposition in law school, and I hope everybody watching out there can learn something from my deposition. We will see you next week.